A Quest for Change, Matilda Jocelyn Gage, by Jovelis Ramos, Dominic French, and Akari Hudson. You may not have known, but here in New York, many historic events have happened. One of these is the story of Matilda Jocelyn Gage. Gage was an abolitionist and a women's rights advocate in the 1850s. The house Gage used to live in is located at its original site in Fayetteville, New York, on 210 East Genesee, the corner of Walnut Street. It is a museum today.
Gage is best known for her women's rights activism. She did a number of things to make change, such as writing speeches and having secret meetings about making change in society. Most of the speeches and research took place in her own home. The Gage house was built in 1854. Her house is still standing like many others in the neighborhood. The houses in the neighborhood commonly have porches and pillars. Her house was involved with abolitionism and women's rights. She was involved with abolitionism because she took in freedom seekers and gave them a place to stay for the night on their way to freedom. Her father's outspoken abolitionism impacted his daughter's career for the rest of her life. This is because he was an abolitionist, and Matilda followed in his footsteps, as his influence was very strong on Matilda.
One of the many people that influenced her was her father. She said, "My father saw us out turning the anti-slavery ranks." Gage worked her whole life to achieve what she believed in. With Elizabeth Cady Stanton, Gage drafted the 1876 Declaration of the Rights of Women. Matilda Jocelyn Gage worked her whole life to fight for what she believed in. She was a leader that helped many freedom seekers, helped women get equal rights, and lots more, such as teaching people not to be afraid to be different and make a change in their society.
Gage was involved in the abolitionist movement because of the ways she helped the freedom seekers escape. She helped freedom seekers by having specific places in her home, such as a bookcase that opens up and hides freedom seekers behind it. She helped for abolishing slavery by going to meetings, and she wrote several pamphlets in one major book, Woman, Church, and State. Matilda had a husband named Henry Gage and a daughter named Julia Gage.
In conclusion, now you know about Matilda Jocelyn Gage. She died in 1898, but Syracuse still remembers her. Her house is still where it has always been, Fayetteville, on 210 East Genesee, the corner of Walnut Street. Gage was a leader, but for her to lead, people must follow. To be a leader, you must not be afraid to make a change. She is an amazing woman, but people never learn about her because people do not agree with everyone having equal rights. But as long as we have women's equal rights and people are still free, we will always recall the name Matilda Jocelyn Gage. A special thanks to the GageHome, Mr. Coyer, Ms. Busher, Ms. Shu, and Elm.